but I can't even begin to tell you the disappointment that I had when I saw what it looked like placed down. Hey everyone, it's Caito, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best wedding season item and why you need to get your hands on one. So if you're interested in content like this and you want to see more in the future, I'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe, but let's just get right into it. So as you all probably already know, it is now officially wedding season. Wedding season, it goes from June 1st all the way to the end of June, and unfortunately, the wedding event is exactly what it was last year, where you go to Harvey's Island and you decorate the rooms with the different wedding items to earn heart crystals, and then you use your heart crystals to redeem for the different wedding items. Additionally, the items that you redeem your heart crystals for are the same exact items that we received last year, so that's kind of a bummer because I feel like they could have added a few more items to earn. They did add 4 new wedding season items that you can order out of your Nook Shopping. So if you open up the Nook Shopping app and you scroll over to seasonal, you will see those 4 new items, which are the Nuptial Bell, the Nuptial Ring Pillow, Nuptial Door Plate, and the Flower Petal Basket. They also added some new clothing items as well that are available in Able Sisters, but I'm going to be focusing on just these 4 new items today. And for me, I think it's very clear that there is one item that is the star of the show in terms of the wedding items. We can go ahead and rule out the ring pillow and door plate. The ring pillow, it's cute, but how often are you going to use a ring pillow? And the door plate, I feel like I never really see people using door plates that often, so I don't know why they decided to include that for the wedding season items. So then that just leaves you with the flower petal basket and the nuptial bell. And let me just say, I was so excited about this flower petal basket. Look how cute it is. You can just throw your little petals around. It's so cute when you're holding it. But I can't even begin to tell you the disappointment that I had when I saw what it looked like placed down, and it's just so tiny. I just wish it was bigger than this. I understand that when you hold it, it has to be a little bit smaller, but the way that it looks placed is just not very appealing. So then that leaves us with the nuptial bell, which is definitely the star of the show when it comes to the wedding items. If you were going to have any item out of this new collection, I would definitely go with the nuptial bell. So I wanted to show you guys 2 different areas that I'm using the nuptial bell on my island, and then I'm going to show you some examples on creative ways that you can use it from other people's islands. So I have the nuptial bell back here in this little wedding area that I made. I wanted it to feel just kind of overgrown and like there could be a wedding ceremony here, but I didn't necessarily want it to be an entire wedding event. So this is where I used it. The one downside to the nuptial bell item is that it doesn't match last year's wedding items, which is a little bit odd to me. So if you're trying to use all the wedding items together, you more so have to coordinate rather than try to get them to match, which is fine. I wish they had had more color options. I love the color options that they have, this white and the brown and the blue, but I wish they had also had the old color options as well, just to give a little bit more variety and options with matching. The second area that I have a nuptial bell in is this fairy beach up here that I created recently, and I do have a speed build coming for this area, but I decided to include the nuptial bell over here just to add some height to this area, and I think it looks really pretty with all of this pink decoration around it. The great thing about the nuptial bell is that it adds height, but because you can see through it, it doesn't fully clutter an area, which is really nice. Okay, so I've shown you 2 different ways that I use the nuptial bell on my island, and so now I want to show you a couple ways that other creators have been using it on their islands as well. So first up, I have some pictures from Kayla Crossing over on Instagram, and she's been using it as a centerpiece in a bunch of different areas. Looks like she has a plaza area, and then she has one that's more of a wedding centerpiece, and then another one right next to this little lighthouse area, which I love so much. I love how she layered the dirt pathing underneath with the stones around it. It really does make it a total focal point. Next up, we have Toffee, who is Toffee Crossing on Instagram, but also Toffee over here on YouTube. And she put hers next to this little picnic area on her island, and I absolutely love it. It's so stunning. I love the garden wagon and the Zen cushions, and you guys know I love the teddy bear item right now, so it's absolutely perfect with the butterfly in the middle of it. So cute. Then we have Mabel's Apron on Instagram, and she also has the butterfly in the center of the Nuptial Bell, which is adorable. And that's something to point out too, is that you can put items underneath it, which is actually really shocking. I was surprised that we could put something under there, but I love this little area, just a little garden with this bell, almost like it's a centerpiece of a botanical garden. I love that she's using the brown version. It's so pretty. I love this area so much. Then we have Miss ACNH on Instagram and on YouTube, and she has created an entire outdoor wedding venue. I love the cushions underneath the Nuptial Bell. I love the mixture of the kids tent with the wedding arch. It all looks so good together. And I love that she's using two of them rather than one. The symmetry of it is actually really nice, so I just love this area. And last but not least, Crossing Colleen on Instagram. This is probably the most creative way I've seen this bell used, and this makes me so excited for what could potentially come of the Nuptial Bell. I think people are going to get really creative using it in ways that it wasn't intended to be used, like Colleen did here. She's using it as the centerpiece of a carousel, layered with the festival garlands. It looks absolutely stunning. I fell in love with this picture the second that I saw it. So thank you so much to all of the creators who allowed me to use these photos in my video. I appreciate it so much. I will have all of their information down in the description, so please go check them out if you're not already. So what do you guys think about the Nuptial Bell? Is it your favorite wedding item? Do you plan on using it? I would love to know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!